What's up, guys? My name is CurseShaka. That guy over there is PerkHaze, and today we're bringing you episode 0 of our RivalLocke. Perk, you want to say hello
what's
to
up,
everybody?
guys? What's up? What's up? What's up? You guys know me. It's your boy Perk. I'm back. I'm back again. Can you believe it?
Right? Listen, so I learned the error of my ways, Perk, and I'm never again leaving you. I'm not leaving you.
Is this
again.
a formal apology?
This is a formal.
I feel like
I don't know about formal. I kind of like despise you a
feel
bit
like
after that
I
last
deserve
LP.
it.
I feel like you messed everything up. That's why we got to throw
surprised-
down here.
I'm surprised you're not more upset at Persians everywhere. I mean,
I'm upset at
didn't really have anything
Persians,
to do with me.
at you, just because you have P in the name. Like it's by default.
And I'm drinking Pepsi.
See, no, it's by default.
I'm more than peace, dude.
Anyways, guys, if you don't know what this series is, we've been kind of hinting it, sucking at it because people haven't really caught it or like really caught wind of it,
Or they don't care.
or they just don't care, which is fine. But this is a RivalLocke. It's pretty much I think it's a better version of a cage lock, honestly.
Yeah, I would say
Some
so.
people
I mean,
don't.
it's gonna be more fun, I think.
Yeah.
You guys are gonna love it. I can't wait.
So basically, the easy way to explain it is that we play through the game. We're trying to beat the game first. So each of us is trying to beat the game before the other one. But we get to battle after every single gym, and we get to trade Pokemon. Now, we're going to go through the rules and all that, but just so you guys know, we're also going to pick each other's starter in this episode.
We are.
So, Perk, do you think you're winning, or like before we get into this, like
Before we even start, you're asking who's gonna win?
yeah.
Honestly, I don't even care. I'm just excited. Like, I do think that you're gonna win. If I'm being honest, I do think that you will win, but I honestly don't even care. I'm just like, I'm so excited these games. Like, I'm just so excited to play the games, and then like to play the games from the start with somebody.
Yeah.
And just enjoy them together, because we're gonna be playing them the day they come out. That's when the series is gonna start. That's when we're gonna start recording.
Mm-hmm.
And that first episode will probably be out the day of release.
Yeah.
And we're just like, I just can't wait to play the game and experience it and play it with somebody from the start, to just be like, dude, look at this, you know, like just that whole.
It's gonna be wild, man.
That whole excitement, getting to share that with somebody is gonna be super cool. So
yeah. So if you guys don't know, this is going up on the 11th, Monday the 11th. So the games do come out this Friday. We do have, our plan is to upload every day, an episode every day, pretty much, alternating channels. One episode on my channel, one episode on Perk's channel. This episode will be on both our channels. So yeah, you want to break down the rules? You want to do the first one?
Yeah. I'll go through the first like 3, and then you can go ahead and take 4, 5, and 6. All right. So first rule. We already talked about it a little bit. We get to choose each other's starters. So do we want to do that now, or we're going to save that for after?
Let's save it after we talk about the rules, because I feel like that's going to be a nice moment.
Okay. So this will kind of sum up a lot of what you're going to expect from the series as well with Rule 2. Nuzlocke rules apply. So essentially all your basic Nuzlocke rules, catch the first Pokemon you encounter in every route. That's the only encounter you get per route. If a Pokemon dies, it faints. Yada, yada, yada. You guys, you know the gist of a Nuzlocke at this point. And if you don't, well, you can Google it, I guess. And this is the third rule. After every gym, we must battle, and we cannot progress until we battle. Meaning, if I am on, say, I have just beaten the first gym, and Curse, he's already at the second gym. He's at the gym leader. He can't move on until we have both completed the second gym leader. So basically, that kind of stops it from, because we don't know how long these games are actually going to be, how much space is going to be between them, and we don't know as far as like how our teams are going to perform. We don't want one of us to be 5 gyms ahead, or 3 gyms, even 2 gyms ahead is a big distance. And then kind of like, you guys will probably already by that point know, like, okay, well, obviously this guy's probably going to win if he's 2, 3 gyms ahead. So just to keep it kind of in check, to kind of give it some balance, we decided to make it so that, we have to wait up. So yeah, go ahead and take 4, 5, and 6.
So once we do these battles, the winner gets to select a Pokemon from their opponent to trade. That's rule number 4. Rule number 5 is that we can only trade with the Pokemon that we actually brought into the battle. So let's say me and Perk each brought 3 Pokemon. Let's say I have Grookey, he has Scorbunny, I have Corviknight, he has Dreadnought, I have Alcremie, and he has Yamper. I can only select from his Scorbunny, Yamper, and Dreadnought.
Wait, we forgot something.
What?
I actually just thought of this. We cannot trade starters.
True.
That is one thing we're not going to allow. We can't trade starters. It kind of feels dumb. I mean, obviously, like, the first person who wins probably going to take the starter because they're generally well-rounded mons.
Yep.
So I think we kind of decided earlier on That way each person still has a good core foundation to their team, and they don't sort of get
Unless
left
it
behind
dies.
by getting unless it dies, then that's on you. But
Exactly. But yeah, so you could only select the Pokemon trade within those Pokemon that were brought into the battle, excluding the starter, which was a good call out because I forgot about that. And then rule number 6 is that there's going to be a 25-minute timer in every episode, which means when we start the episode, we'll do the intro, and then when we start that timer, we start moving in the game, where you can't progress because it's versus at the same time. We're trying to see who wins, makes progress fastest and gets through the game. We're going to let Perk carry the next few.
all right, so rule number 7, first person to become the champion wins, period. End of story. You win. We're going to assume like Elite Four, whatever is the end game here.
Yep.
When you win that, you win the challenge. Now, that's not to say you might not get a little bonus afterwards. We'll see what happens. A little boneless wings, a little bonus episode. We'll see what happens with that. And then number 8, we got if a person loses all their mons. Now, this is very important. If a person loses all their mons, their opponent can progress to the next gym, and they get to recapture all the mons in every route and continue. So essentially what that means is if me and Curse are on Gym 2, he beats Gym 2, I lose. Normally, if he had beaten the gym before me, he would have to wait until I finish it to progress. Mm-hmm. But if I lose, that means he can progress up to Gym 3. And what I'm going to do is go all the way back to the start and basically do my encounters again.
Yep.
So I'm going to go through all the zones. Like I'm starting fresh essentially without actually starting a new game. Mm-hmm. Catch new mons, and then make my way back. Now the difference here is basically what'll happen is if that situation happens and he gets to advance, he'd move on to the 3rd gym. But once he's at the 3rd gym, unless I lose again, he cannot progress. So once he's done the 3rd gym, he'll have to wait for me to finish the 3rd gym. And we'll make up time for that. Like if that ends up happening, if there's like dead space in between or something like that, we'll figure it out in editing and stuff like that. So you guys won't have to worry about any of that. There won't be any slow moments. So don't sweat any of that. And we got number 9 for the first gym. Players may only have 2 Pokemon in their team. And I'm just gonna go ahead and read number 10 because it kind of feeds off that.
Yep.
And I'll go for 11 as well. For the second gym, players may only have 4 Pokemon in their team. So first gym, we get 2 Mons. Second gym, we get 4 Mons, okay? Yep. And then after Gym 2, players may use a full team of 6. So after that, we have 6 Mons. Mm-hmm. After Gym 2, it's open season. We just go for it.
I mean, you could capture all the Mons you want, but you could only be using, like, for the first gym, those 2 at a time, and then for the second gym, those 4 at a time. But you can capture, like, if there's, like, 15 routes in between, like, Gym 1 and 2, you can capture all 15 of those Mons. You can only have 2 in the team, though, at a time.
Because we don't know yet.
Exactly.
We really just don't know.
Exactly. But obviously, RivalLocke, it's still really early on. Shady's done it at the beginning. I forgot with who he did it with, but then we had Game Boy Luke and we had United Gamer do it. The rules have always been modified. So if we have to, we'll modify the rules for this one. Now,
yeah, because we haven't played the game, so we don't know for sure what the deal is going to be for everything. So things may change. We'll let you guys know. If you're watching the series, you'll see it as it happens live. You'll kind of experience it with us. So things might happen on the fly. You just have to wait and see.
Now, important part, Perk.
Yep.
We're picking starters, guys.
Oh,
I think, listen, I may be a jerk, but I think it's only fitting that you get to pick first because I lost our last LP. If you guys don't know, Pokemon Black White Randomizer Nuzlocke.
Yes.
Just in space.
Do you think that's fair that I have to pick first because technically I'm at a disadvantage?
Or I get to pick. Like, you get to choose. Yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, you get to choose. I don't get to choose. Like you get to choose whether I go first or you go first.
I think you should go first. I think, and I don't mean that like I'm going to take advantage of your pick. I'm just kind of curious what you're gonna give me. So go ahead. Yeah, give me the juice. Let me see it.
You want juice?
Yeah.
PerkHaze will start with a Sobble.
Okay, I'm actually fine with that. I think Sobble is. I would have been fine with anything, honestly.
Honestly, okay, never mind. What? No. I wanted to make you upset.
Oh, no, I don't think you could have made me upset, honestly.
Oh, okay.
All right, so I think what I'm going to give you is
Grookey?
Now I'm going to give you Grookey, which is good against me, obviously.
I was hoping you actually gave me Score Bunny.
I was thinking about possibly just giving you Sobble as well.
Oh, damn, that would have made me upset. No, Grookey, that's it. I'll take Grookey.
Well, I figured, you really like Grookey, so I figured, why not? Give you something that you want. And Sobble, I think is really cool because, I plan on doing, what's it called? Score Bunny for my first playthrough on stream.
Yep.
And then my personal playthrough that I'm going to be doing, I'll do Grookey now. So I'll get all 3.
Sweet. Now,
Yeah.
that's pretty much it, guys. We have no gameplay to show you or anything. So we mainly just broke down the rules. We saved you, 10 minutes. We saved you 10 minutes of the first episode. So
The first episode was going to go crazy. We're just going right in. Like, I'm getting excited just, imagining it.
like
I can't
Friday,
even-
guys, in 4 days. Like, this video is up on the 11th. Today's Monday. In 4 days, we will be uploading episode 1. You don't have to listen to the rules because the rules are already done. Who's going to take the upload, though? You, me?
For episode 0 or episode
Or 1. This one's going for both our channels, but episode 1.
Oh. Let me get that.
You want it? All right. So
Let me get that.
catch
let
episode
me get
1
that.
over at Perk's channel, guys. Make sure to catch it at Perk's channel. That'll be Friday, November 15th. In 4 days, over in Perk's channel, episode 1. No need for this little intro, rules, nothing. We already know which Pokemon we're getting. And then every single other day will be rotating. So Saturday will be in my channel, Sunday in his, Monday on mine, so on and so forth, until we complete the game or until we change the schedule a bit.
Yes.
So I think that's pretty much it. Thank you guys so much for watching. My name's
Thanks, guys.
CurseShaka. That guy is
I'm PerkHaze.
He's going to lose.
I don't think so, buddy.
All right,
I give
guys.
you the handicap.
Take care. Peace.
See you guys.